So these are all the ties where we're gonna work with. I particularly love this purple one. So before I actually even quilt this fabric, which is absolutely gorgeous, this is so pretty. And I might mix and match because I think it would look really, really nice. We have these 3 to quilt, and so we have 4. So I cut this bit off thinking that this piece will be enough. It turns out it's not. How adorable is this guy though? Oh my god, I need to keep one of them for me. The mission for this week is to make as many wallets as I can possibly do. So today is a cutting session. I have made quite a few wallets, and I think this is probably the best one in terms of size. So it's a lot smaller than the wallets that I've been making. I made this with like a shiny fabric, and I don't know how practical it is. It's super cute, but I don't know how practical it is. I've been also playing around with different ways of making it. I wanted to have like a curve bag, and this did not go my way. This is made out of a beautiful viscose scarf, and then I went from that version, I went to this version, and I got this beautiful cotton to do the lining. So I show you. This is I just ironed a little bit of this piece. I have quite a lot of this cotton. It's a very thin cotton. It's like a cotton poplin, I think is how you call it. So that is going to be for the lining, and then for the outside, I've been going around my studio and home and figured out what sort of fabrics I've got. Now, I have a couple of different audiences in the shop. I have the students, which are a much younger audience, and then I have a much older, from 30 onwards to quite old actually. And it is quite amazing because I always thought, you know, they always tell you about targeting your audience and put people in buckets. It's quite amazing to see how many people actually do like the same thing. But anyway, I saw this in my stash. I had this not long ago, actually. I bought it because it's the cutest print ever. Can you imagine how cute would that be as a little wallet? So I have this lovely, cute little print. I have done, I've done a little clip of me sewing all of these zippers ears. You know, you just fold the ears forwards and backwards. Let me get it out of the way so you can see. Forwards and backwards, so it looks nicer on the, like this one I didn't do it, and you get like this kind of corner. You get this chopped corner where if you do the, you clip the ears of the zipper, it kind of, after you put it up there, it kind of stands up nicely like that. Anyway, I'll show you when I've done it. Second cotton fabric. How cool are they? Is it upside down? Yes. Are they? Yes. How cool are these guys? I could not do a pinky one. I'm just thinking, yes, is that big enough at least to get some of this? It's very folklore, like I love this kind of prints. I used to know the name of these prints when they tell the story. I can't remember, but I used to know. So these two are the kind of quite whimsical. Then I have this most beautiful print. This one is, I don't know if you can see, there's birds and flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. This one is a much softer cotton. I don't think this one is quilting cotton. I'm still going to use it nevertheless. And then I have two. I brought two of, actually I have a lot of this fabric. I have quite a lot of this fabric. Two of my vintage ones. These ones I thrifted over a year ago. I have to be careful because they have they come from a shop in Germany that went bust, and Gideon, Italian there, bought the whole stock. But how stunning are these two vintage prints? So these two are also going to be part of it. I bought myself some batting or wadding because I have some of it, but it is like really nice quality for the coat that I haven't finished. So we need to get on with it. Anyway, the idea for today is to cut at least a meter of each of these fabrics, or at least I need to kind of measure this and figure out how many I can do in a meter or so, and then quilt it in this, and then once the whole fabric is quilted, then I go with, I'm going to make myself a little pattern with this, so I can cut as many as I can with the pattern, and so I can make myself however many. So I have no idea. Today's Tuesday, it's not Monday. Yesterday I was working on these guys, trying to figure out, because I want to reuse everything I have. So I want to do maybe a little bit bigger pouches, but I also want to make like pencil cases and things like that. And I also have denim, and I want to make some bags. But that is an, oh, this nice. I thought you would want to see this one. I think it's a 6 print piece of fabric. You can see, no, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6. So as you can see, the prints all of them got together. I thrifted this one, I thrifted 3 colorways. So I have the blue one, a yellowish one, and a pink, I think, or pink or red one. So maybe I could use these ones too, because these are absolutely gorgeous. And then I have a little bit of a darker, small pieces of cotton, quilting cotton, I might use. These little monsters remind me of the sort of thing I used to do for amigurumi for them. I think this is gonna make an absolutely super darling wallets. So yes, let's cut on, let's start quilting. Oh my God, these guys are adorable. Absolutely adorable. I'm hoping that is going to be enough wadding for the quilting. I guess we'll soon find out. Right. For the sake of, I've never done anything like this. I don't know if when I quilt it, it's going to shrink too much. I'm going to be doing this piece first, which is a good piece. I'm going to do this piece first, and then we go and cut the rest, just in case I'm doing this wrong. And I'm going to be wasting either the wadding or the fabric, just in case you reduce it too much. The quilting really reduce fabrics too much. I really hope that's not famous last words. Right, let's go. I started with the cutest. I am quilting it with blue. No reason. I went through these guys first, and then I felt bad that I stitched them. So I'm trying to stitch the flowers instead and leave the poor guys alone. Seriously, I think I might be like a 10-year-old myself, because I absolutely find this absolutely adorable. Would I have a wallet like this? Absolutely, absolutely. Right, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do vertical lines across the whole panel. I am very happy with this. I somehow thought that if I was going to quilt it a big piece, that, you know, it will gonna shrink a lot. I'm sure that has shrunk, but it's okay. It's I just quilted it with blue. And I just, as you can see, I don't like really wide stripes. I kind of have to, because I started doing, the quilted here, and I kind of got these poor guys in the middle, and I thought I don't like it. I like the guys to be kind of free in between the quilting. Because I'm going to be cutting little pieces, I don't know if I want to do horizontal quilting. I actually don't think I need it. I think I'll probably be fine with, actually, let's see the size. I mean, I would like to get at least one or two of these guys. Sometimes the quilt could go on the sides. I mean, I will divide it by with a ruler. I will use the ruler instead of using a pattern. There's always a little bit of a scrap somewhere. But I would like to have at least one in between them, you know. That's how I'm going to do. Whatever is left, we save it for something else, for sure. I also remember that in this cabinet, I have these lovely quilted already fabrics. These lovely fabrics are from Lyra Ashley. They are vintage, and they are little pieces that I bought in Texel of all places. So I'm thinking I might be using these ones. And let's close here. I have these lovely vintage fabrics that I want to reuse. And I already used this Japanese style for one of my sweaters. So I think I'm going to see if I can use at least some of these ones here. Put the rest on the bag. You know, I do have a lot of fabrics. Okay, let's go to cut some of these ones now, because I have plenty here. Ever since I made the video about the merino wool that I thrifted, and I'm using to make a beautiful blanket, I have quite a big chunk done. I need to give you a little preview in one of these videos. I remember all of these pieces of fabric that I thrifted the longest time. And the reason why I remember this is because, as I told you in that merino wool, yarn wool video, that was unfortunately, that was a stash that somebody have left behind after not working and hoarding it and probably loving it. And she's stuck in my mind. I'm pretty sure that it was a woman. And she's stuck in my mind. There was so much wool. And working in Moisoi, sometimes I will figure out how much. Did I show you this? I was talking. I thrifted these pieces a long time. And I've been keeping them because this one is like the heritage, Amsterdam heritage. I think what it is the designs are really, really old designs, and they're absolutely stunning. And I only have this little piece here, but how gorgeous is this yellow? Not a color I would go for, but yeah, I keep on interrupting myself. I have all these pieces, including the blue one that I just showed you. This is the red one. And I've been doing the same thing as she was doing with her fabrics. I've been hoarding them. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm in a mission now to reuse my stash. I'm in a mission to zero waste. I'm in a mission of using what we've got and upcycling and recycling and keeping it in circulation. And I'm in a mission. And ever since that experience that I have of buying all that beautiful merino wool for 20 euros, I mean, it was a massive score for me, but it kind of made me sad thinking that this woman had all those beautiful yarn, bags and bags and bags. I only got one big bag, but the guy said there was hundreds, at least 100, he said. It was a ridiculous amount of yarn. And I always think about all the, when I was in Moisoi, the amount of stuff that was donated when people will die, or move as well. Sometimes it's not as morbid as that, but the point that I'm saying is that it makes me sad and it's always in my head. So I'm in the mission of using everything. Red is not my color. Red and yellow are not my color. I am more tend to hoard blue. because it's the color that I like. So I'm thinking, I have this beautiful, not a lot on this one, for instance. It's all wrinkled because these are vintage, so I have to wash these ones. The ones that are nice, they're brand new. I mean, secondhand, but brand new. But the ones that are like really wrinkled, they were like really old stock. And I mean, look at how beautiful this paisley fabric is. It's gorgeous. This, I only have that little bit, you see. It's been washed and in a home, that's why it's all wrinkled. But they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thinking I'm going to try my best. I don't think I have enough of the wadding. So I think I'm going to try my best to cut as much as we can today, and then cut also the lining inside. So for these ones, I might change the lining because it's too light. But for everybody else, I could do the hot pink. For those of you who've been following me for a little while, you will remember this piece of fabric. This piece of fabric is a graphic a quilt top that I made to make a quilt, and I never finished it. So in the same idea that I have is to make something cool with this, because the pieces are too big. The patchwork is quite big and graphic. I'm thinking I might do some cool tote bags with this one. I will have to, I think it will be nicer if I back it up as well, and I quilt it maybe as well. We shall see. But this is not a project for today. I just brought it today from home because I wanted to have it here, because I keep on thinking in my head I want to get it done. So yeah, that's what another piece I want to do. I think this piece that I showed you this morning, I think this one is going to be going to the stash again. I want to do something with it. There's a little bit more special than just wallets. I have plenty of beautiful cottons. So yeah, look at the pile. Look at my pile there. That's a big pile. You know what? I really, really love how this is quilted. So let's go and pin this guy. You know what? I forgot the pins again. Let me go and get the pins. Quilt this guy and see how much of the wadding I have. I only bought a couple of meters. It was very wide. I didn't think I was going to be able to do a lot, but then I should have bought a lot more. I do have another piece of denim that is kind of prepared for quilting, and I might use that one too. But for now, let me go and get the pins, and so we can quilt this one. Oh my God, these flowers are absolutely gorgeous. And the birds, beautiful print. Actually, little wallet will be nice because you can actually see the beautiful prints. Beautiful. You know what? I can't believe how little I bought. I should have bought a lot more. Right, this one is ready to be quilted. Let me see how many I can put. This is all I have left. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to do the yellow. Yeah. Oh, shall I do? Oh no, let's do this lovely. Let's do some of this pink fox. Is this did I measure the? It will be nice to get two of the foxes, you know, within the pocket and the flower, like that. Yeah. Okay. So if I do it like this, if I cut it like this, okay, let's do that. Okay. For this, I will have to change the thread. I don't want to quilt it with that harsh blue. I would probably have to quilt it with a soft cream or something like that. Anyway, let's cut this. So this is as much as we're gonna do of the pink hawk. Oh, it's a couple. I didn't realize it was a boy and a girl. Cute. Right, those two. I washed all of this fabric. This is part of the vintage collection when I got it. And so it's super wrinkled. I need to iron it to be able to use it. Okay, so I cut this bit off thinking that this piece will be enough. It turns out it's not. So, yeah. Right, we're going to be doing this for now. I'm thinking, how can I... Right. I'm going to leave this for now, because I'm going to buy a lot more of this anyway. For now, let's go and quilt these three. We have these three to quilt, and so we have 4. And we have the iron, all of the lining already, and we've done the zippers, so plenty of work to do. Okay, so I have this tan color, and this color will go beautifully with this, but I don't think it will go nicely with the pink one. I also have the medium gray that I use a lot. This one might look better. Yeah, this one looks better with the pink. I don't have a pink one, I don't think. I'll have a look. But the question now is, do I keep the blue or do I change to the tan for this one? Because this is the blue one. This is the blue. No, I'm going to keep the blue. Let's do this one first, and then we change. Thinking about it, I should have done the tan color for the little green creatures, the green background and the lovely monsters. But to be perfectly honest, I quite like the contrast as well. So I still have a little bit more of that fabric. I might do it on the tan color, see which one I prefer. Ow! Oh, yeah, I hate these pins. Okay, let me concentrate. Oh. Today is a lot of cutting and quilting. I hope you're enjoying it. I am loving it. The weather app just told us that it's going to be an orange code for rain in the Netherlands. It's going to rain a lot in the next couple of hours. And today I decided to walk because it was a beautiful day and I wanted to have a nice walk. Go and buy some fruit for the shop here to eat. I like to have apples in the evening, in the afternoon. So If it is raining a lot, I'm going to have to wait until the rain goes and it stops before I actually go home. I do have a big umbrella, which I cannot carry on the bicycles. I'm not Dutch. Some of these Dutch people, you would believe how they cycle. That is the medium speed of my machine. Shall we go to the top speed? Shall we do that? Now that I know what I'm doing and I'm just going straight lines. Shall we put in this top speed? Right, look. So these are the speed. So that's the speed. Right now it's in the medium and that is the fastest speed. Let's see how fast it is. I haven't sewn at this speed for the longest time. Let's see, fingers crossed. Let's see. Okay. Whew. Okay, pin, pin, pin. My God. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish a lot faster like this. That's crazy fast. Okay, let me take these pins out. I don't trust this speed. My God. Somebody in one of my videos say, "God, be careful with your machine." I think I need to be careful with myself on this machine. Pin, pin, pin. Let's not break needles. Anyway, I'm gonna finish a lot faster than I thought. See you in a minute. This is so pretty. I really love the fabric. Really pretty. Right, that's one done. That's the second one done. So we have 2 done, 2 to go. This one's size smaller. I think I'm going to be, what did we say? Did we say grey? So that's the grey. I mean, it would have been nice if I have like a pink or something, but I don't have for everything, every color. And I'm not going to buy threads for everything. I am upcycling. No, I think the grey one is better. For this one, probably the same. The grey totally disappears in here. You can't see it. But in here also looks nice. Okay, let's go for grey. So here we are with the afternoon snack. It's around 3:30. I think I've been working on these quilted fabrics maybe for an hour and a half. Oh my god, that apple is so nice and crunchy. It's the extra crunchy from Lidl. I normally buy Golden Delicious. I love Golden Delicious. But this one is extra crunchy. It's quite delicious, very sweet. Right, so yeah, I was just saying, I think I did about an hour and a half to do all of this, because I started just after 1, and I have a couple of breaks because people being in the shop. So I think I probably it's done an hour and a half. Granted, these two were a little bit longer because the pieces of fabric were bigger. And these two, this yellow one, I could only do this bit. And it's so pretty though. I really love it. And this lovely one. And if I had more, I just wish, why did I think the 2 meters is enough? Or a lot even? It's not. I mean, I have all this, just this little bit here, which I cannot do nothing about. But, okay, we have the fabrics here. How gorgeous are they? Really, really. Oh my God, they feel so cool. Love it. Right, have my fabrics here. I have my iron lining. Now, I think what I might do is start with a smaller one, maybe the yellow one, because it's less amount of fabric. I quilted it like this instead of like that because of the print was going vertically. So I just quilted vertically. So I think what I might do is actually measure the pouch. It is just under, hold on. I need a smaller ruler. I have it at home. I need to bring it. It is about 12.5 centimeters. So it's 1 centimeter each side. I need at least 14.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So by 12. So 12 by 14.5 is more or less the grid that I need to draw on the fabric. So instead of having a pattern and copy it around, I'm just gonna get some lines, and I think I might need to, I think what I might do is cut a couple of lines, cut it and make it and see what it is. And if I like it, then I just go ahead and do everything. So hopefully, I mean, it's only 3:30, just past 3:30. So hopefully today we could make, I generally thought it was gonna take me a lot longer. Maybe we could at least do an example of the yellow one. I have the zippers here, and I only done these kind of zippers. I think I might have some other zippers that I might be able to use, because I mean the blue one looks nice in here as well, and it also looks nice on the pink one. I'm more for the contrasting than I am for matchy. I'm more of a contrasting. Mind you, this one will look, it's all right. It will look okay. The only one that probably won't look as good is this one. Probably on this one, it's just too matchy. I mean, I'm sure if you like matchy, this will be perfect because it's blue. But I prefer to do a little bit of a more quirky kind of pouches. Coin pouches. So let's put these ones for a minute. I can't wait to go and do the little monsters. The little monsters are my favorite by far. And I just wish I might finish today early and go back to the Albert market, to the fabric shop. There's nothing around here. Maybe in the Dapper market. Because I'm in between the two markets in Amsterdam. The Dapper market is going to the east. Let me put the heater a little bit closer. Somebody asked me why is it so cold in the shop. Well, right now, today, is -2 Celsius, which Fahrenheit is in the 30s or 40s. It's cold. And this is a very old building. And I didn't pay for the gas as much. So I just got heaters around. And when it gets really, really cold, it's cold. But other than that, it's totally perfectly doable here. So I just have quite a bit of heaters here and heaters in the shop, and people don't complain. People, when they come in and they're trying, I always say, oh, I'm sorry, it's so cold. And people are like, it's fine. It's just me because I'm sitting down. That's the problem, you know, when I'm sewing. Anywho, what did we say? 14.5 by 12. Is that what we say? I think that's what I said. 14.5 by 12, I think. Shall I look at it again? Are you loving the chaos? I'm always keeping stuff around. 12, 24, and 12 is 36, and 12 is 48, yeah? Oh, almost. Okay. Right, I'm only going to do a little bit of it. 12, 24. Okay. Just a salvage Amsterdam collection. That's kind of cute. Maybe I could use it as a label inside somewhere. Maybe I could use it. Yeah, Den Haag and vegan makers. Waren makers. No idea. Right, so I have this one. Let's go and cut. Because I know in Dutch, fabric is stuff. And fabrics, stuffen. So, Wagner, I need to Google it. Probably editing Luz will put the translation going up in the screen right now. Thank you. Editing Luz. Right. I didn't measure the size. Perfect. The size is perfect. Right. So, right. Just for the sake of the one sample. Because then if all is good, then we just go ahead. Okay. And I will measure the lining as well as the outside. For this, I'm just doing it like that. Just because I want to see if this sample will work. So I have these pieces and this. I need a label. And what else do I need? The zipper, the label. And I need I would like to have like a loop like this. I quite like this loop made out of bias tape because it's so pretty. And I do have quite a lot of bias tape. So let me go and find one that will go nice with all the fabrics. Okay, forgive the chaos. I found this roll. I didn't even know I had this roll. We have this beautiful green. We have this beautiful champagne. I really like this one. And I might want to keep it for dressmaking, doing something with it. This cute little salmon pink. I thought it was the same color, but I don't even think it is. This is a little bit more salmony and this is a little bit more pink. So we have this lovely, and then we have this lovely blue. And we have a little bit left of this baby blue. And then we have a couple of print ones. I have more at home actually. I need to bring it in my sewing room. This is so pretty. And I might mix and match because I think it would look really, really nice. Oh my God, that would look so cute with a pink thing. Yeah, we're just going maximal. I feel like when you are upcycling, you should go maximalism. Right, I'm gonna basically stitch like that. The bias tape, some pieces of bias tape like this. I'm gonna be making some of these. How cute is that? Some of these the darker blue, and some of this green one. I think I'm gonna leave this one for different projects. I'm gonna do all of this, but right now I'm gonna eat my snack. Okay, so I've made these ones way too much. Probably I'll have plenty for all the fabrics that we've done today plus the rest of the week. So I was gonna make this pink one and this blue one, but they're actually really, really narrow. So if I was to stitch it double like this, it's very, very narrow. So I think I might just use them like that. I might just use a little bit like that because it's kind of folded like that. It's almost the same as this one, see? It's too narrow. So I'm gonna use the pink and the blue ones as they are. They're way too narrow. I'm sure that some of you know why you have some of them so narrow and some of them so wide for what parts of what project. To me, when I found them in the thrift store, they were €1 per one of this. And I got loads. I have them in my stash for years at this point. So I'm so happy to use them. Right, I've done plenty of them and I'm gonna use this pink one. So let me go and grab the one sample and we can make it and see what it looks like because it is in my sewing room. Let me go and grab it. Oh, I wanna show you this. So I have this tablecloth that I brought from home. This is one of the nicest tablecloths I have. The design is absolutely stunning. I'll put some close-ups so you can see. The work of this is beautiful. It has no marks, no nothing. I don't even know how much I pay for this because this has been in my stash for the longest time. And I'm wondering what to do with it. I don't really want to cut it to make like bags or anything like that because it's way too precious. I actually brought quite a little bit of embroideries from my home to here. And I'm thinking, I already ironed it and it's wrinkling a lot. I'm thinking of maybe making something like some kind of top. I don't know. It is just too beautiful to cut it off. I want to make something with it. So if you have any suggestions for this beauty, please let me know. I'll put some close-up pictures for you. So now I need your opinion. I have put the label that I was doing, that I've made by putting my label on top of these labels that I thrifted, because I love the green flowers, onto the front of the little coin purse. Now, one of you lovely, I can't remember the name, sorry, is one of you lovelies that are always in the channel, and I really appreciate your idea. And I think you were right. You were saying that this wide, it was a little bit too stark on the bigger bags. And I think that's a fair question to say. So, because these are so, because this is so pretty, I thought of making this as an example. I really like it like this, but I don't know. Now you got me thinking. I think it's fair. Maybe I could put it inside just by itself. I used to do that on my bags. I think it's Christina Fairs. She does mention that whenever she put a label on the front of the pouch or whatever, they sell better. I think this looks cute as a pouch. I take the criticism because I think it was a fair point. I think on the big bags looks a little bit too stark, the white bit, but I'm wondering in this little one would look good. Or can I just make it, maybe put it in, I don't know, maybe by itself, or maybe on the corner, or maybe inside. I mean, this one, I really want to make one sample. So this one, I'm gonna do it like this. But I would really like your opinions to think. I like to put the label anyway, because I think with the label they look better. And as Christine from Christine Affair says, definitely people will buy it. And this is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, this is one of the products that I love making. I used to sell a lot, but they don't seem to be selling in the shop as much. So I really want to have another go at making them successful. I am all up for criticism, constructive criticism, constructed criticism. Is that the word? Criticism that makes you grow. Construction. Yeah, criticism that makes you grow. I'm all up for it. So let me know, okay? Right, let's go and make this one. And it's getting dark soon. The rain was promised a lot of rain, but it hasn't. I'm not complaining because I'm walking back. Either way, it would have been miserable anyway. And I'm kind of done with the cold rain. Because one thing is to rain in the autumn, and another thing is when it rains now, it's like 0 or 1. Whew, it's cold. Right, let me just super quick, I'm going to stitch this one and then we'll see how it looks like, okay? Okay, that was quite scary. My machine has never done that. Some thread was hooked on the bobbin, so and it wouldn't go up and down. I removed everything, and now it seems to be working fine. I'm gonna finish this pouch, and then I'm gonna be putting clean it all and put some oil. I haven't done for like maybe a couple of weeks. I like to put when I'm doing all of it, I like to put oil on it. I don't know why. I think some thread got stuck. Yeah, I was scary. I never seen the machine not wanted to sew. Anyway, let me finish this and let's see what it looks like. Oh my God, this is freaking adorable. It's so pretty. I put the blue fabric one because I just wanted to clash all of the fabrics. So hot pink, cute little one inside. This one, I mean, I could have done any type of color, but I just wanted to put more prints on it. I think I have more of these printed at home. I think I have a purple one. I'm gonna try to remember to bring it tomorrow so I can maybe make more, because I really like more than the satin one. I like the satin one, but I think the printed one is just so pretty. And again, please let me know about the label. But how cute is that? Oh my God, this is adorable. I haven't finished sewing the opening of the lining. I'm gonna do that, and that's the last thing my sewing machine is gonna do today. Before I am finished now, I clean it, put some oil, and it will be ready for tomorrow. But I want to totally finish this one because I just wanted to make sure that the size is a little bit cuter. Okay, done. Let me take all these threads. There's loads of threads. Right, let me take all these threads out. Okay, I just want to show you the comparison of the two sizes. So this is the bigger one that I had because of the zipper. People like it, pick it up, but people don't really buy as much. I have sold some of this size in the past. Don't have many left now, actually. But you can see the difference in size. It's very, very, it's like a coin purse, where this one is more like, I don't know, put whatever you want, your jewelry or whatever. But this is absolutely adorable. Adorable. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have some zippers that I can actually cut to this size. And I like making the zippers this way. I like to make it just stands nicer and it's a much nicer pouch. I think this is a little bit too big, so this one is just going to stay like that. But I think I'm going to make the loop a little bit smaller, so just make it a little bit. But yeah, the idea is to put a whole bunch in there. You know, when you have a lot of something, people will buy it more. I hope so. Anyway, it's been super, super quiet here. 2 people came in. Some days, there's not even a person coming in. This is why I'm thinking whether it's worth having a shop or just having in a studio, because whenever people come in, don't get me wrong, I'm actually very lucky. Whenever people come in, chances are they will buy something. They buy jewelry, they buy some of my fashion, vintage, they buy some of the bags. The bags has been a little bit stagnated lately. I might remove some and move things around. And that's what I wanted to do, this more spring-like patchworky style, little pouches. Because first of all, I really want to work with these cottons, and I have some beautiful cottons I want to work with. And second of all, I think they will do well in the shop because it's colorful and pretty. So anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you until tomorrow. We're going to hopefully have a whole bunch cut and ready to go. And I'm going to put some oil in Miss Genome now. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Oh, cute doggo. Talk to you in a little bit. Sorry, I have some problems with the camera. It said it was full, so I have to remove things around. Right, so these are my beautiful. So now the sun is in my face. I mean, I don't complain about the sun. It's been pretty miserable, so it's nice to have the sun, but it's right in my eyes. I have these 4 colors. So I was thinking to put like a nice collection on this way. To put like a nice collection on the website, and also here I wanted to do a 5-color thingy, and I think this vintage blue, I mean, I have this vintage blue and I have red, but I think, and I have the pink. I just want to make one more, and I have this pink as well. I want to make them all, but I know I get always very, very, very ambitious with the time that I have. So I want to make sure that today we finish all of this. So I think I'm going to have, just because it's blue and I love it, and it's such a lovely vintage print. It's like a blue-green, really. It's not as blue as you would have thought. I mean, this pink is really lovely too, but we need to narrow it down for today. So I think I'm going to be doing a length of these and then quilt it, and then we get to cut all of these guys. I also wanted to make, because I have this shape, I want to make like a pencil case, because, you know, the students in here, I think that will go well. And I also would love to make some of those square makeup bags. People in here seem to like them a lot. Although, as I say, it's been very quiet. But anyway, sorry. I have things in here that make crinkle noises. So I'm going to open this, unfortunately. It's going to go everywhere. And I'm going to iron a little bit of this fabric and get a length. I don't even know how much I've got. Oh, it's not much, actually. It's not much at all. I think I might have like a meter, maybe a meter and a bit. Yeah, not much at all. That's all I've got, more or less. Let me iron it and create the fabric. And then we start cutting and making today. Because today is the second day. And I really want to get everything done. At least all these fabrics that I have created. Anyway, lots of waffling. Let me get it done. So yesterday I made some of these tights with the bias tape. And then from home I found these 2. I already have this darker pink. It's more like a maroon color. And I have this lighter pink and this lovely, lovely, lovely purple. So before I actually even quilt this fabric, which is absolutely gorgeous, I think as a clash print, this will look amazing with this. So I am going to make a little bit, I'm going to make this and this into the tabs that we're going to need for the little pouches or coin purses, wallets, whatever you want to call them. I'm just trying to, I should have unpacked this before. There we go. I actually changed the speed of the machine back to medium because I was getting a little bit worried about how fast it was going. Okay, so these are all the ties where we're going to work with. I particularly love this purple one. Anyway, let's finish and quilt this lovely fabric. Okay, so I just quilted this piece of fabric, and I think I was right. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is gonna look really, really nice. Now, I have all of my pieces. Now I have 5, and I think, oh my God, I can't wait. I think I'm gonna start with this guy because I just can't wait. I went to the shop to see if they have some more, and she said they're gonna bring some more. Hopefully I can buy a little bit more of this fabric because I absolutely love it. I don't know if it will do well, but I love these guys. So I'm gonna start with this guy. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a grid with my, sorry, I just hit you on your head. I'm gonna do it on this on the right side because I want to see where the cuts for these guys is gonna be like. So first things first. Okay, let me put it single out. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna write draw a line, and from there we're gonna go down. And I'm using a pen because all of this is gonna be underneath anyway. Oof. Okay, that's not very accurate. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to concentrate. 12, 24, 36. Right, I'm just gonna go line by line. Gonna put a podcast on and listen and enjoy it. I need I know what you're gonna say. I need a cutting mat and cutter. And yes, you're right. I have a small cutting mat because I never really I never really did patchwork as much. So I don't really have the proper tools. I have a small cutting mat, but it's not big enough. So it won't be able to help me in here. But yeah, instead of drawing it, I could have just cut it straight away. It would have made my life easier, for sure. No worries, I still have a few more to go. I'll be here for a little bit. I cut 4 of the fabrics. I still need to cut that one. I just spent a ridiculous amount of time folding this fabric into 4 so I can actually I'm trying to make it as wrinkle free as possible so I can cut 4 layers at a time because I'm kind of getting bored of cutting. I just want to go sewing. So I'm gonna do a grid in here, cut 4 layers at a time, and hopefully it will work, and so we can go and do some sewing. Okay, so these are all the linings that I cut. They are inside out, of course. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be enough for all of this. So I messed up the yellow fabric. I started doing the grid. I was listening to a podcast and I started doing the grid wrong. So there's a little bit of fabric that I cut wrong. So it was a small piece anyway. And don't forget, we still have this one in here. So this one counts as this one's. And this is all of the fabrics I cut. The Q Monsters are my favorite. I think they're super cute. The vintage blue, the little fox couple, the yellow, and all the lining. I am going to do the other one, but I really want to get on sewing because I'm kind of bored of cutting. So I decided to do this ones and tomorrow morning I'll do the other one. I want to get something done today that is not just cutting a mountain. Also, I don't think I have enough zippers, so I'm going to have to make some zippers so I have everything ready to just sew batch. So let me go and get a few more zippers fixed. Hello. Hi.
Give me 1 second, okay? Sorry, I'm on the phone in the meantime.
That's okay. That's okay.
Like, I'll call you back in a few minutes, okay? I passed by this store so many times, and I never saw it open, so I felt like, ooh, this is my moment.
It's normally I'm trying to be. The days are getting longer because it is 5:20 and this is still light in the sky. Not a lot, but it's light in the sky. I think it's time to go home because I just broke my first needle of, I think this is the first needle that I broke here since I've been in this shop. I broke the overlocker, but not the sewing machine. I do have a new packet that I just bought not long ago. I think I stitched over this little bit here. I should have, you know, once you open it like this, like that, I should have stitched quite far away from it. I can actually feel it here. It is what it is. I broke a needle. It is one of the monster ones, and that's the one I really wanted to get done because it is the cutest thing. But yeah, alas, I broke the needle. Never mind. I'm not going to start messing around with the machine right now. I'm going to let it go. And tomorrow is another day. I wanted to finish today as much as possible. Because I don't have enough of these tiny little zippers, I'm going to have to see if I can cut some zippers and make them the same length as this and just stitch them in here to close it so it doesn't, the zipper pull doesn't come out. But they are super adorable. I really wanted to get at least one finished to see it, but yeah, it is what it is. It looks like a proper mess in here, so let me show you. This is what the mess that looks like right now. I have all the ribbons here, all my stuff here, that's the zipper pull size. We're gonna have to leave it here. The project goes into a third day. I didn't want it to, but it is what it is. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Day 3 of making the wallets. I am not happy. I wish the needle didn't break last night, but it did. Just finished, fixed the machine. I put a new needle. Come on. How adorable is this guy though? Oh my God. I need to keep one of them for me. One of these adorable monsters. So adorable. I put the pink strap on this one. And at the moment I'm working with the ones that I have zippers for. Hopefully today I'm going to be finishing as many as possible. I'm doing the blue one with a cute little purple thing, tab, and then I have only these ones prepared here to make that I prepared yesterday. So I'm going to crack on with sewing these guys, and I'll come back to you when I have hopefully a few of each ones, because I have an idea for another product to go together with this one. And I would like for you to let me know what you think. So this is the middle of the day, and I have sewn 2 of each of the designs that I had cut. So I have this lovely, lovely one. I've made 2 of them, and I put 2 different tabs. I put some pictures so you can see them. I have my favorite, which is the cute little monster. It's so cute. And I put 2 little tabs as well. And the yellow fabric had 2 different prints. And I put 2 blue, one of them just fell off. I put 2 different blue tabs as well. And the little cute little fox with a green and a blue tab. So, hold on. I'm going to keep one of these ones for myself because I absolutely love it. I still have a lot of that I cut, but I'm going to leave the video here because what happened is I'm running out of these blue zippers. I only have a few left. And I'm trying to figure out how to use the zippers that I have to finish the rest of the batch. But if you're interested in purchase it, you can find it in the website luzupcycles.nl. But what I would like to ask you is, I have still some quilted fabric. No, I haven't. I need to make more quilted fabric from all of these designs. But I'm thinking of putting like a cute little tray with these wallets and some pencil cases because of, there's so many students around here. I like to ask you, what sort of other product would you like to, everything is falling. I don't know why. I would like to ask you what sort of other products you would like to see with these quilted, beautiful fabrics. I can't get over how adorable. Okay, I think I should drink less coffee. Something else wants to fall. Yes, you guys are lovely about telling me ideas. And, oh, by the way, I didn't put the tab on this one. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I wanted to show you something. I have these cute little pole tags that I've made with all sort of crystals and things, beads, and, part of the jewelry recycle that I also make or upcycle. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So these cute little pouches is going to have this cute little pull. So, because I like making the pulls and I think it looks so cute. Right, so this is the only one that I made with a label, and the rest of the ones I've made, all of them has the same fabric, but the label is inside. So I would like you to tell me which one you prefer, with a label inside or with a label outside. They all gonna have some kind of tab with little beads. Some of them are these beads, some of them are ceramic beads, like these cute little ones. I've made a whole bunch of them, so I'm gonna use them for this. So the questions are, what other products you would like to see from these quilted gorgeous products? And if you like it with or without the label. I think this one probably looks okay with a label, but this guy that has a bigger print, or this guy, maybe not so much. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I know I talk a lot. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be putting them on the website soon. I have a whole bunch of other prints. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.